let's review what we did for students that may have needed to draw out or illustrate what was happening in this problem. Juan delivers 174 newspapers every day. Edward delivers 126 more newspapers each day than Juan. So let's just draw to illustrate what's happening here. We have two boys, Juan and Edward, and I know that Juan delivers 174 newspapers. I can draw a tape to demonstrate or represent his newspapers. Edward delivers 126 more newspapers each day than Juan. So that's the same amount as Juan with 126 more. So I know how many newspapers Edward delivers each day because it's going to be 174 plus 126, and that is 300. The question for A asks us to write an expression to show how many newspapers Edward will deliver in 29 days. Well, let's imagine that as a drawing. One day, Edward would deliver 300 newspapers. On another day, 300. Another day, 300. He's going to keep doing that every day and until the 29th day, he'll have 300. If every unit is 300, what operation could we use to solve or to find the total number of newspapers? Right, 300 times 29. So when we go back to our question, write an expression to show how many newspapers Edward will deliver in 29 days. We can show the number of newspapers Edward delivers in one day, the way we found it, the sum of 174 and 26, and then that gets multiplied by 29. Now we're asked to use mental math to solve. So let's look at our problem. Now, 300 times 29, I might not know off the top of my head, but I do know I do know 300 times 30 right off the top of my head. So if I imagine the same value, the same unit, but 30 of them, 300 times 30 is 9,000. But I have one less 300. So 300 times 29 is like 300 times 30 minus one group of 300 because we're distributing our 29 into 30 minus 1. So that's easy because I have 9,000 minus 300, which is how we get our answer of 8,700. When we practice our mental math, we can actually do that very quickly. I'm thinking 300 times 29. In my head, I think 300 times 30, that's 9,000. I take away 300, 8,700, and I'll write my statement. Edward delivers 8,700 newspapers.